It is great to have you back here at Coin Lady channel. Dear everyone, Bitcoin hasn't changed much in the past few days, as you can see for yourself today. Here we have Bitcoin updated every day. Plus, there wasn't much activity yesterday that would have indicated the need for this little red cross. Here we have a candlestick chart that doesn't provide a whole lot of information. One Bitcoin is currently selling for over $69,000, or nearly $400 per coin, while XRP is trading at just under 50 cents as of this recording. Today, there has been a slight increase, beginning in the positive. On the other hand, the daily trend for XRP is also visible, and it's green today. Thus, a slight improvement following a bloodbath. The 24-hour pricing fluctuations are now visible, with green and red remaining constant. There isn't a ton of variation there. You'll see a mix of altcoins, and you'll see them shown in either the red or green, depending on which one it is. That much is clear to you. The rise of Bitcoin supremacy is evident. Since then, it has risen to about 53.9. There was a decrease in volume. I suppose a lot of vendors have cashed out their gains, or losses, and are now likely just waiting for something better to come along. Currently, the market cap is 2.54 trillion. There has been a slight decrease. We discussed briefly yesterday the reasons behind the declining Bitcoin trend, and now you can see that greed is at 61. Just in case you missed yesterday's video, I'll provide the link here. Everything is essentially a component of the site, though. The rhythm. Mags is bringing this to your attention. Attention, Bitcoin community, we are witnessing the longest consolidation to date. Alright, so let's examine previous consolidations. And we're looking at today's events. In conclusion, it is common for there to be a sell-off after reaching an all-time high, as was the case in March when we did indeed surpass the all-time high. Therefore, that is also adding to the pattern we're seeing in the charts. But generally speaking, this is what's occurring right now. Every cycle, Bitcoin consolidates near its all-time highs before entering price discovery. This particular consolidation has been going on for the longest period of time. Bitcoin waited for 48 days of consolidation in 2017 before breaking out. The 2020 breakout occurred after a 21-day consolidation period. Bitcoin has been in a consolidation phase for at least 87 days already, in the year 2024. Here you can see that if we were to take that peak level up here and bring it all the way to today, we are still counting the days as we continue to consolidate on the Bitcoin chart. By any measure, you can tell that it's been somewhere about 87 or 88 days, depending on your perspective. In earlier bull runs, this consolidation phase was shorter. This was the peak of 2017, so I'll show you what happened in 2017 to prove it. Certainly, we did a retrace in late 2020, when the price of Bitcoin reached $20,000. Bitcoin did consolidate once we retraced to that level. Assuming it did consolidate from this point on, it broke out at last. It wasn't long at all, it took only around 16 days. Allow me to refocus my attention and examine the 2013 high point for Bitcoin once more. We can make it easier to detect by drawing a line there. And as you can see, I'm right here. Well, even if it didn't break through that level, we can still call this the peak since it reached the peak here. Yes, it did go much beyond that mark, but after that, the consolidation becomes apparent. Based on our current understanding, it appears that consolidating did indeed move down and then pierce up through that area. Roughly 45 days has passed. So far, this appears to be the longest. With 87 days under its belt, this consolidation pattern is the longest ever. Something else that piques my interest is the significant increase in Bitcoin's value following these consolidation phases. If we were to just extrapolate from this point, we would find that Bitcoin's value increased by 160% in 2018 alone during the bull run of 2017. Of all, we did only see approximately 250% during the most recent bull run in 2020 and 2021. This most recent bull run for Bitcoin is significantly different from the one before it. I simply wanted to jot that down and keep track of these days here. April, alright. Assume the date is April 11th. On or about April 12th, 13th, 2017. Now, let's examine the XRP chart for the periods of 2020, roughly speaking, mid to late December, and see what happens. Looking at the same time frames on the XRP chart, starting from April 14th somewhere around here, we can see that it has been trending upwards. So, following that initial pump, XRP's value increased by 9,882% at the end of the bull run, or about 10,000%. And that was following a considerable amount of pumping. Already, it has pumped above 400%, 435%. Thus, we witnessed Bitcoin's first bull run, during which the price increased by another 160%, followed by this one. Obviously, the lawsuit is the main reason why this one is a bit complicated. Given that this data was taken just a few days before to the announcement of the lawsuit, it can be concluded that XRP did in fact pump another 288%. When looking at Bitcoin in comparison, that was nearly on par with the price movement of Bitcoin during this bull run as well. In terms of these intriguing criteria, XRP typically performs admirably. Again, I believe that the lawsuit is to blame for the fact that we did not witness the same sort of price appreciation. Oops, that would have occurred if this black swan event hadn't occurred, causing XRP to fall and then recoup its losses. I believe that the stage is now set for something really beneficial for XRP holders. Not only that, but altcoins are making their way to Wall Street, and XRP decreases after this. I agree with that. Not only is Bitcoin attracting Wall Street's attention, but other altcoins with strong risk-reward ratios will as well. Now that the Bitcoin ETF has been approved, we have the Ethereum one arranged. Right now, Wall Street is perusing the list of coins by market cap to predict which cryptocurrency will be the next big thing. Naturally, such will also have the highest risk-to-reward ratio. You can bet that they will be incredibly intrigued by those. We have not yet experienced the state of pure bliss. Extending the points made by Anthony Pompliano, has Bank XRP sent you this? Alright, let's circle back to the teams that rely on crossover markets to fuel their newly rebranded product. For the uninitiated, XSO-Backed was an organization formed by the ICE Connections founders with ties to Wall Street and the New York Stock Exchange. They were the first institutional-grade cryptocurrency exchange to launch in September of 2018, which was a bit premature for backed exchanges due to the lack of regulatory clarity. Now they're working together, bridging marketplaces, to provide ECN and X the technological boost they need. Take a look at this. As of now, Guys Backing Holdings has revealed that it has sought out technology from crossover sectors to support its upcoming crypto electronic communications network, BackedX. According to Ray Kamrath, Chief Commercial Officer at Backed, we are positioning ourselves as an ideal partner for institutions seeking a compliant, qualified trading venue, BackedX, which is a top priority as institutional interest in crypto continues to rise. There is a pressing demand in the American market, and this innovative solution will solve it. Now that more regulatory clarity has materialized, Wall Street is also showing interest in the high-yield coins that will provide the most impressive returns during this bull run. As a result, institutional players are getting involved and, they're getting ready to go. That is good news, then. My sincere appreciation goes out to XRP Drops and Bank XRP for publishing that. The number of XRP addresses held by millionaires on Ripple has hit an all-time high, and Ian Binns is also bringing this up. In light of everything that has gone wrong so far, I feel obligated to mention that XRP has officially broken the record for most addresses held by millionaires. Based on their data, sentiment analysis reveals that there are more than 2,000 addresses that possess 1 million XRP. This means that out of all the wallets on Earth, only 2,000 hold more than 1 million XRP, marking a record high for this asset metric. XRP has had a rough go of it, with prices ranging from 50 cents to 52 cents. However, there are 2,000 individuals who own 1 million XRP, and they have the means to invest in 1 million XRP, so they are betting on the coin's future value growth and are increasing their holdings. This says a lot, in my opinion. This currency isn't exactly cheap, and it's not hard to acquire 1 million of them. Consider this: if the price of XRP was, say, 5 cents in early 2017 or 2016, you multiply it by 1 million, you would only need to pay $5,000 to get 1 million XRP. The video ends there. Support my channel with a like and a subscription. Coming up shortly, farewell.